What is going on, everyone? Tom here. I hope you're all doing fantastically well. I'm back to answer a question today. What are my top 3 things that I love about living here in Japan? In no particular order. Number 1, I think it's an obvious one. I think you know what I'm going to say, is the food. Japanese food is just delicious. Now, there is a reason why Japanese have such a high life expectancy, and it's because they stay active and because they eat really good food. Just this morning I was out at the park at like 6:30, and there were a bunch of 70-plus-year-olds working out, probably 100 or so of them. It's kind of crazy. So people lead a really active lifestyle here, but people also fuel that with good quality ingredients, and it's no surprise when many people live to be over 80 years old, 90 years old. Even Okinawa, the island of Okinawa, people are living 100 plus there. So it's kind of crazy, but it's not only healthy, it's delicious as well. I really recommend, if you've not introduce Japanese cuisine into your diet or into your life even, get yourself down a Japanese restaurant right now. You won't regret it. Number 2, the second thing I love about living in Japan is it's a very safe place to live, and it's a very safe culture. People generally look out for each other, and when I take the train to school, for example, there's kindergarten kids riding the train with me, 5-6 years old, and they're just on their own, or they're with a group of friends, but their parents are not taking them to school. They're going to school by themselves. And to me, that's kind of crazy coming from a Western country, because you just would never do that in this day and age. But in Japan, it still very much exists. It's very refreshing to me. It's nice. I can go outside during the night and I feel perfectly safe. Sure, there's drunk people around. I live in quite an urban area, and there's drunk people on the streets, but they're very friendly. They just want to have conversation with you, and I don't feel uncomfortable when my wife goes out alone at night or something like that. I don't have any concerns about safety here, which is really nice. Another thing is, like, if you leave your phone or wallet somewhere, chances are it will get returned to you. So that's a comforting thing to know as well. The third thing I love about living here is that it is insanely clean. Now, I see people cleaning the inside of the ticket machine at the train station, like, every day. So machinery here and devices in general, although Japan is very technologically advanced, a lot of the stuff is actually quite old in some cases, and the reason for that is because they take really good care of it and they have really good maintenance here. I've lived in other parts of Asia before where something will get built or something will get installed, and then from that day forward no one even looks at it, no one takes care of it, and it just kind of deteriorates over time, like things do. But here in Japan, stuff does get maintained. The streets are really clean. People generally don't litter here. I mean, you can take the last train of the day, for example, and it will look like the first train of the day because it's spotless. People don't leave like magazines or newspapers or wrappers or something lying around. So, and I find that kind of attitude towards keeping your country and your space clean spreads to other people, so you're less likely to add to the mess, you're more likely to maintain it. So I really like that. I think it's fantastic that Japanese people take pride in the area that they live, and want to keep their country in a really good condition. So there you have it. Those are my top 3 things about living here in Japan. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.